Zetamer Productions presents Nuclear Technology Throughout History and Its Effect on Canada Today. World War I, June 28, 1914 till November 11, 1918. Zero nuclear technology. World War II began on September 1st, 1939. There was still no such thing as nuclear technology. But then, Einstein discovered something. E equals mc squared. Ding! This was the beginning of a new age. The nuclear age. After the discovery, a couple things happened. Einstein sent a letter to Roosevelt August 2, 1939, and the Manhattan Project began, May 12, 1942. Einstein's letter. Einstein's letter to Roosevelt consisted of a couple of things. First, the idea that uranium may be used to create superbombs. Second, uranium from USA isn't pure enough, so instead use Canadian uranium. And lastly, begin/continue the project with haste because Germans may also be working on this technology. Project Manhattan. The Manhattan Project began on May 12, 1942. It was the first program to ever develop any functioning nuclear weaponry. It was a huge and important secret and was a conjoined project between three countries: Britain, Canada, and the US. The first atomic bomb was created within the US using Canadian uranium and British resources. The Manhattan Project continued. The first atomic bomb was made and tested on the 16th of July, 1945, within a remote section of the Alamogordo Air Base within New Mexico. It was a huge success. One scientist had felt as if the equilibrium in nature had been upset, as if mankind had become a threat to the world it inhabited, while another claimed, "I am death, destroyer of worlds." They later created two more atomic bombs. They were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki August 6 and 9, 1945 respectively. This, the atomic bomb, caused the end of World War II. The release of an atom power has changed everything except our way of thinking. The solution to this problem lies in the heart of mankind. Albert Einstein upon the topic of nuclear weaponry. The aftermath of Hiroshima and Nagasaki was so devastating that a nuclear peace treaty had to be formed lest mankind destroy itself. The treaty was called NPT, Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weaponry Treaty. The NPT consists of 11 laws/rules. Law number 1. If you have nuclear weaponry, keep it. No giving anyone any nuclear weaponry or the means to produce their own. Law number 2. If you have no nuclear weaponry, keep it that way. No getting any nuclear technology or getting the means to make your own. Law number 3. Each non-nuclear party must accept safeguards to make sure they are not producing any nuclear weaponry. Also, no giving any fissionable material to a non-nuclear party with the intent of weaponry. Law number 4. Any country may participate in the research and development of peaceful nuclear technology, example, nuclear power plants. Law number 5. Non-nuclear countries may get the benefit of nuclear explosions under strict international observation. Law number 6. Every party signing this treaty will attempt to hasten the disarmament of nuclear weaponry and the arms race worldwide. Law number 7. Governments may impose their own laws and regulations regarding nuclear weaponry on top of these laws and regulations. Law number 8. Any party may suggest a change to this treaty, but the change must get the majority of votes to be accepted within the treaty. Law number 9. Any country/party may sign this treaty. Law Law number 10. Any country/party may leave this treaty at any time. Law number 11. This treaty will be written in English, Russian, French, Spanish, and Chinese, all considered equal, and signed on July 1st, 1969 in London, Moscow, and Washington. Current status of the NPT. Currently, there are 93 countries who have signed the treaty, or there are over 190 different political parties. Nuclear technology is more than just weapons. Did you know nuclear technology can also be used for other things? It can be used for electricity, nuclear power plants. The popularity of these plants are on the rise because they are such a great resource. Nuclear power plants are safe. No, they won't leak and give you superpowers. Did you know? Canadian nuclear energy facilities have 4-foot thick concrete and steel containment domes that surround the reactor, plus a backup safety system that functions in the event of an emergency. Nuclear power plants are reliable. Nuclear power plants work 24/7. Nuclear power also uses uranium as fuel, which is very abundant within the Earth's crust, especially within the Canadian Shield. Fun fact, one uranium fuel plant creates as much energy as 1 ton of coal or 17,000 cubic feet of natural gas. Nuclear power plants are clean. Nuclear power is the largest source of low carbon energy, second largest to be 100% accurate. Fun fact, even the construction of these plants creates less waste when compared to other plants. Bibliography. Thank you. Created and edited by Zaid Productions.